Craig Gordon admits Celtic players are wary of being axed. Craig Gordon admitted that Celtic's players are fully aware they will be axed if they don't raise their performance levels, with Brendan Rodgers looking to revamp his squad in January. The Celtic boss insisted on Sunday night that dodgy defending, not a rejigged formation or post-European fatigue, was to blame for Celtic's 2-0 loss to Hibs at Easter Road. It was a third league defeat of the season for the Parkhead side and saw them miss out on a chance to reclaim top spot in the Premiership. Gordon said no one in the Celtic dressing room was unaware of the ever-looming threat of replacement in the next transfer window. And he admitted, "It's up to the manager to decide what he wants in his squad and the positions we have to improve on. The guys have to step up and make sure they're in the manager's plans, especially leading up to January. It's up to us to make sure our performances are good because, at a club this big, if they're not up to scratch for a period of time then you can get replaced. We have to work hard enough to stay in the team and deliver the results the manager, the club and the fans want. Do I expect him to be busy in January? I don't know what his plans to bring players in are. I think he will want to do that but we'll have to see what happens. We'll see who comes in and who goes. Then we have to start the second half of the season looking to go on a run again. We go into every game trying to win it but you have to win the battle and fight every single week. To play the way we want to you have to win those battles first and when you don't do that, you see what happens today. The league is strong, there are a lot of teams capable of winning games. You probably only have 3 teams who are down at the bottom and the rest are all capable of taking points from the big games. Even last weekend Dundee took a point from Rangers, so the bottom clubs are even starting to pick up points. The league is tight all the way through, so it's tough, and we have to get back to working hard enough to earn the right to win points. Rodgers defended his decision to play a back 3 which was exposed by Hibs, instead pointing to a lack of tactical discipline for the concession of both goals. The Celtic boss said, "The formation may well have had an effect. But I don't think it had anything to do with the goals. If we need someone to blame then blame the system, but that was the system because of the players we had available. We had to manufacture a way which we thought could get us a result. It's not what we've been for a few months, but we don't have the same players available." Rodgers said fatigue after last Thursday night's Europa League clash was not an excuse, insisting, "It was disappointing, of course, the result and performance. We gave away 2 poor goals from our perspective, nothing to do with energy from Thursday, it was to do with tactical discipline and not concentrating. The likes of Callum McGregor is playing his 40th game today which is an incredible amount of football, and it's not even half a season yet. But, listen, tiredness wasn't an excuse for the 2 goals. That had nothing to do with it. When you concede in the first minute it's nothing to do with energy, it's to do with positioning on the pitch and our pressing. And the second one came from our free kick. In the first minute we left gaps, we pressed at the wrong time and then we didn't track runners at such an early stage of the game. That was disappointing because we didn't get off to a good start playing against a team that wasn't overly confident. It's not as if they have been flying high. The second one comes from our free kick. Again, it's tactical discipline. We don't secure the ball at the top end of the field and Scott Brown is left in a 2-against-1 situation at the back. So, 2 poor goals from our perspective and then we didn't create enough going forward. We had some flashes across the box and whatnot, but we didn't quite have the performance level today. Celtic played the closing quarter hour without a recognized striker after misfiring Hudson Edouard was replaced. Rodgers admitting this underlined the need for reinforcements up front. The former Liverpool boss, without Lee Griffiths for off-field reasons, said, "We need to obviously strengthen in the window. When we had Lee and Hudson, we were definitely in the market for another striker. Because of the number of games we play, it's been unfair on Hudson. He has had to play in so many games as a 20-year-old when I've wanted to take him out. But through necessity, really, he's had to play. That's been unfortunate for him as he's not had the support around him in terms of that. It is certainly something in January that we have to look at it."